Welcome everyone. Our session today, we will start. Welcome to our science session. My name is teacher Nurhan Mustafa, and here we start. Let's start with a game. Okay, so who can play with me? Who can play with me?
I can.
Okay, Ms. Shaima, you can choose boy or girl.
Girl.
Okay, the girl. Okay, the girl asks you, find the difference between two pictures.
I can make annotation.
Can annotate on the screen, yes. Yes, the first one.
دي واحدة كمان.
Yes, the second. Okay, Miss Shaima. Yes, very good. Yes, very good. Okay. Okay, Miss Summer, you can choose a boy. Can you choose a boy? Okay, so the boy asks you, what is your favorite food?
Pizza.
Pizza, yes. But Miss Shaima, what's your favorite food?
والله pizza برضه.
Pizza, yes, pizza, very good. Okay, so let's know our rules. Who can read it with me? Anyone can read the rules? Yes, who can read?
Be prepared for every class. Raise your hand for asking or speaking. Be confident to share your ideas. Respect and listen to your classmates. Keep your workspace clean and
Great, 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 great. Thank you. Okay, so what you think our topic will be? Guess the pictures game. We will play a game, and the game will tell you the name of our topic. Okay. Miss Summer, can you play with me? Okay, you can choose any rectangle.
Number 7.
Number 7. Okay. Choose another one.
Number 5.
Number 5. Wait. Yes, number 5. Or choose another one. You can choose Miss Shaima. Yes, anyone can choose. Choose another one.
Number 6.
Get the number 6. Yes, yes. You can guess the topic name.
Non-metals.
I can press on it.
Yeah, metal and non-metals.
Yes, very good. Okay, our topic will be about metals and non-metals. So the objectives, we are going to know metals definition, the properties of metals, non-metals definition, and the properties of non-metals. So now we will watch the video, and before watching the video, you have to read the questions. What are metals and non-metals? What are properties of metals? What are properties of non-metals? Okay, watch the video, and after watch the video. Okay. Yeah. Okay, after watching the video, you will answer the questions. Can you hear the sound?
Video?
Yes.
No sound.
Learn about materials, metal and non-metal. Do you know the ball you were playing with is made up of a non-metal? The materials present around you are grouped widely into metals and non-metals. You started an assignment on this topic. Great. Let me make it easier for you. At first, let's see what metals are. Yeehaw! Like these metal bars, those materials which possess the characteristic of being hard, malleable.
Okay, so now you can tell me what are metals. Yes, the definition from the video. Who can tell me the definition of metals from the video? This is the definition. Can you see me? Okay. No one. The definition is materials which possess the characteristics of being hard, malleable, shiny, ductile. Okay, let's
Shiny,
watch the video.
fusible, ductile, etc. are called metals. For example, iron, gold, aluminium, copper, etc. Let's see the physical properties of metals. Come with me. Malleable.
Something stopped. Okay. Something strong.
Ability. It allows the metals to be beaten into thin sheets. Due to the presence of this property, the shape of aluminium wire and iron nail can be changed on beating. Conductivity. It allows the heat and current to pass through the metals easily. Metals like
What are the properties of metals? That are properties of metal: malleability and conductivity. So let's continue.
iron and copper wire are good conductors of electricity. Sonorous. Due to this property of metals, produces ringing sounds on hitting. Lustrous. Because of this property, metals shine and their structures are capable of reflecting incident light. Ductility. This property allows the metals to be drawn into the wires. Metals like copper and aluminium wires are used in electric connections. Let's see some uses of metals. Metals are generally used in building machines, automobiles, airplanes, and cars, etc. Some metals like copper are used in making wires. Silver and gold are used for making ornaments. Now the non-metals. Those materials which do not possess the characteristics of
This is the definition of non-metals.
metals are known as non-metals. Few examples are sulfur, carbon, phosphorus, and oxygen. Now the physical properties of non-metals. Brittle or soft. The solid non-metals are brittle or soft as they can be broken down into a powdery substance on
Okay, who can now tell me the properties of non-metals?
They are soft.
Yes, can be break. Okay, if we hammer it, it will be break.
tapping down. Examples are coal and sulfur. But you know, diamond is an exception. It is the hardest non-metal. They are bad conductors of electricity and heat, except graphite. Non-metals may be either in solids, liquids.
So what else? What else? What are properties of non-metals? Who can tell me now? The properties of non-metals. They are bad conductor of a good conductor of heat or and electricity. They are bad conductor. They are bad conductor of heat and electricity. Okay, let's start. And we are going to speak about metals and non-metals. Do you know things around us are differentiated into two materials, which is called metals like bike, and other materials which is called non-metals like the box. Okay, so when you fly a kite, the kite will be too light in weight because it's made of paper, and the paper is non-metal item. And if you see an aeroplane is flying high in the sky and is made of steel and other metals. Okay, this is examples from surroundings. So first we can define what's meant by metals. Metals are elements which contain 1 or 2 or 3 electrons in the outermost energy level. Okay, what's meant by 1 or 2 or 3 electrons in the outermost energy level? We have a lot of elements in the periodic table, but all elements contain a lot of electrons in the outermost energy level. But elements that contain only 1 or 2 or 3 electrons in the last energy level, like magnesium, contain 2 electrons in the outermost energy level and 2 electrons in the last energy level. So magnesium is from metals. We have sodium. Okay, I will ask Miss Shayma. Miss Shayma, why sodium is from metals?
Because he have 2 electrons.
Sodium have 1 electron in the outermost energy level. In the sodium, yes, 1 electron in the outermost energy level. But magnesium have 2 electrons in the outermost energy level. Okay, I will ask you another question. If you have oxygen, and oxygen have 6 electrons in the outermost energy level. Okay, so oxygen is metal?
No.
No.
No, it's not metal, yes, because it contains more than 3 electrons. And metals only contain 1 or 2 or 3 electrons in the last or in the outermost energy level. So now let's know the properties of metals. They are elements that contain less than 4 electrons, like magnesium contains 1 or 2 or 3 electrons in the outermost energy level. And they are solids. All metals are solids, yes. But we have only one metallic element, which is mercury. Mercury is a liquid metallic element. Okay, so can you differentiate between solid and liquid matter? What's the difference between them, solid and liquids? Who can tell me?
Solid has shape.
Yes, you can hold a solid, any matter that you can hold or put on your hand. But liquid, like water, you can't hold water in your hand. Okay? Okay, so solids now, all solids matter are metals, except we have only one liquid metallic element, which is mercury. This is mercury and in a liquid state. And what else we have? Number 3, properties of the metals. They have metallic luster. What means by metallic luster? Metallic luster means metals has bright or shiny. So wait. Yes, like jewels. Jewels will be shiny and bright like this. But if we have a rock, the rock will have no luster. Okay, again, any metallic matter have a metallic luster. It will be shiny, it will be bright. But non-metallic things will have no luster, like the rock. Okay, if you have two different matter, how can you differentiate between them? This is metal or not? How can you differentiate between them? If you have a rock and jewel, how can you differentiate between them?
The rock have no luster, and
yes,
the metal
will have no luster. Yes,
has a luster. It is
yes.
shiny and bright.
Yes. Can you see this? This is a ring. Okay. Can you see the luster of the ring? Have luster. Okay. If I have a paper or a rock like this, will have no luster. Okay. Okay. This is we have 3 properties of metals. Number 4, they are good conductor of heat and electricity. So we can put the cooking pot on fire because cooking pot made of metallic element which can heat pass through it. Okay, so I will ask you a question, Miss Shayma. If you put your hand on cooking pot on fire, what's going to happen?
It will be so hot.
Yes, you will burn. You will burn and you will feel the hotness of the cooking pans. Yes, why? Because cooking pot is a good conductor of heat. The heat will pass through the cooking pot and will pass through your body. Okay, I will ask you, Miss Shayma, what's going to happen if you put any metallic element on electricity and you will touch it?
good
Electricity.
conductor.
Yes, it's good conductor of electricity. Okay, like the boy have electric shock. The boy have electric shock. Why? Because this is a metallic element, and the electricity will pass through it because it's a good conductor of electricity, and the electricity will pass through the body, and you will have electric shock. Okay, so metals are a good conductor of heat. When you put it on heat, the heat will pass through it. And good conductor of electricity, the electricity will pass through it. What else? They are malleable and ductile. What's meant by malleable? What's meant by ductile? Look at the picture. This picture. If you hammer any metallic element, it will change into thin sheets. Like this. Can you observe it? If you hammer it, yes, it will change into thin sheet. Can you observe it? It changes into thin sheets. This is malleable. Malleable means any metallic element will change into thin sheet. Will be changed if we hammer it. Okay, ductile means we can draw into wires. So metal can be drawn into wires, so we can use wires in our homes because wires made of metallic elements, which is ductile, and we can make shapes from it like this. So metallic element cannot be broken if we make it malleable or ductile. So now let's talk about non-metals. Wait a minute. There are elements which contain more than 4 electrons in the outermost energy level, like the nitrogen atom. Nitrogen atom has only 5 electrons in the outermost energy level, which is more than 4 electrons. So if we have less than 4 electrons, this will be metals or non-metals?
Metal.
Less than. Metals, yes. If we have more than 4, so they will be non-metals. Yes. So what are the properties of non-metals? They are solids, like the iodine. This is the iodine, are solid metallic elements. And we have liquid, only one liquid non-metallic element, which is bromine. And we have a gaseous non-metallic element like chlorine. So some of them are solids like bromine, some of them are gases like bromine, and we have only one liquid non-metallic element, which is bromine. And what else? Number 3. Oh, is sheer clear? Okay. They have no luster. They will be not bright, okay, or shiny. Okay, so we number 4 for in the properties, they are bad conductors of heat and electricity. Bad conductor of heat and electricity means the heat and electricity will pass or will not pass.
Not pass.
Yes, will not pass. Yes, like the handle. Like this handle is made of heat. Made of plastic, which is bad conductor of heat. So heat will not pass through it because it's made up of non-metallic elements. Okay, so all elements of non-metals are bad conductor of heat and electricity? No. We have a graphite. Graphite is good conductor of electricity. Good conductor of electricity, if we put graphite on electric circuit, electricity will pass through it and the lamp will light. And if we put any non-metallic element on electric circuits, the electricity will not pass. And the lamp will light or not? If we put non-metallic element in electric circuits, electricity will not, yes, will not pass through it, yes, because it's bad conductor of electricity. Okay, so number 5, they are not malleable or ductile. What's meant by malleable or ductile? You can't draw in it into wires, and if you hammered it, okay, it will break.
Change it to dust.
Yes, it will break into small pieces, and you can't make shapes from it because it's not ductile or malleable. Okay, so I will ask you questions. But now, wait. What's going to happen when you hammer the piece of carbon? You put a hammer piece of carbon, non-metal. It are not ductile or malleable. What's going to happen?
Will break down?
Yes, it will be fragmented easily or break down. Okay, so we can't make different shapes from non-metallic elements.
Yes.
So let's compare between metals and non-metals. So metals are solid except mercury. Who can read this? Can read the compare?
They are solids except mercury. They have metallic luster.
Yes, wait. Yes.
They are malleable and ductile.
Ductile, yes. What else?
They are good conductor of heat and electricity.
Wait. Yes. What else? Okay, this is. And what? And they have less than 4 electrons in the outermost energy level. Okay, who can tell me about non-metals?
Okay, I can.
They are
Yes.
solid except they are solid except كان في حاجة.
They are solids and
Solids and
gases.
gases except bromine,
Except
which is
bromine.
liquid, yes.
They have no luster. They are not malleable or ductile. They are bad conductors of heat and electricity. They have more than 4 electrons in the outermost energy level.
Yeah, so now if you have two material like a paper and the ring, can we differentiate between them? Ring have luster or not?
Have luster.
Yes, paper,
No.
no luster. Okay, if can I make shapes from ring?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I can make shapes because it's malleable and ductile. But paper, if can I make shapes from it?
No.
We will cut it. We will cut it only. Okay, we can't hammer it. Okay, so if I put paper on fire or electricity, the paper will be good or bad conductor of electricity?
Bad.
Bad.
Bad. But the ring will be good or bad?
Good.
Good.
Will be good, yes. Okay, so now let's answer questions. Okay, we have two teams. Miss Shaima was the first one and Miss Summers the second team. Okay, Miss Shaima, space are malleable.
Metal
Miss Shaima?
metal
Yes,
or
metals.
malleable?
Yes, very good. Summer? Yes, Miss Summer. Our elements which contain more than
non-metals.
4 electrons. Yes, very good. Miss Shaima, metals are space conductors of heat.
Good conductor of heat.
Yes, very good. Good conductor of heat. Miss Summer. Let's complete what? And complete what?
Try another one.
Another one. A complete mercury is a space element.
Mercury is metal.
Very good.
Liquid.
Here's the last one. Graphite is a space conductor of electricity.
Good conductor.
Good or
of
bad?
heat.
Yes,
Good.
very good conductor of electricity. Okay, yes. Okay. Now we finish our lesson. Any questions?
Thanks. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you.